Hey guys, Haven here. Now I'm sure you've all heard of power scaling. It's how powerful a character is and how strong they are versus other characters. And power creep, I'm sure you've all heard, but just to reiterate, power creep in this context is when a character in a verse gets so strong to the point where to keep it interesting and to keep foes able to keep fighting against the protagonist, you make them stronger and stronger and stronger and stronger and it keeps going. Think like Dragon Ball, where Goku goes from fighting soldiers to actual gods, or Naruto, where he goes from regular ninja fighting to fighting aliens who invented chakra. It's a common thing that happens when stories last longer and can ultimately harm a narrative if it becomes too significant to be believable anymore. Honestly, be best to be avoided in most situations. So tell me, why Hololive has power creep? No, what the actual? No, why does it go from regular gamer girls to actual time god avatars? Are you serious? No, bro. Why does it go from regular 18-year-old singer people to actual fourth-dimensional beings? Now, this isn't informative. This is a rant. What the Why? 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 Why is there power creep in Hololive? This shouldn't be a thing. This isn't a shonen anime where Luffy fights 7,000 different foes. This is streamer personas. Who made the character backstories? Why did you install power creep? This was entirely unnecessary. Who wrote this? No. No. Please, no. You can fix it. Just say it was a dream. Wait, that's like the worst narrative. I don't care. Fix this, you power creep simp. Just fix it. I don't know.
7 years later.
Why is it that when I see the Indonesian branch, it goes from college girl, scroll girl, to freaking range shaman? Why? Side note, did whoever was writing Moona's backstory just go, nah, I don't feel like it today, and just write a meta backstory and be like,
I'm so clever for being meta and talking about some of the real situation. I'm so cool and epic.
Side note, if you're watching this, you don't understand English, so I'm chilling. Side note, if someone translates this, you're a snitch. Alright, now let's move on to the JP side of things. I'll ease up on the English and Indo. Why does it go from anthropomorphized animal to... Actually, no, it's normal. Good on you, Japanese character writers. No power creep here, or I'm just blind. Or I'm baiting a comment, who knows. Seriously, what's going on? Why they decide to make them normal, specifically in the JP branch? This suggests different writers for character backstories, which suggests the idea that they have backstory writers for EN, JP, and ID separately. And I just have to say, why? There are translators? Bro's like, nah, W idea, 10 out of 10, I'd love to use it, but you're Japanese, wrong language for EN. The guy tries to negotiate, like, bro, translators exist, please. The manager's like, no, people won't understand. Like, you can't understand the picture if it's the wrong language. Imagine if that was the case. Like, hey, Jeff, look at my cool new photo. And Jeff just doesn't understand English, so he just can't see the photo. Like, bro just hasn't unlocked English photo pros. No, well, I was exaggerating ID. Does that mean that ID people were helped by the JP to write their backstories, but for EN, they just went insane? Like, bro, who wrote the EN backstories? My bad. You do understand me. 11 o'clock for a drawing contest in the parking lot by the 7-Eleven in New Hampshire with white pencils and markers and paper. Trust to work. Moving on to Holostars. The EN lore is actually rather consistent. It doesn't have some huge gaps in logic. It's just thematically characters in some video game RPG. And as always, of course, the JP branch is just regular people. You can't mess up Fred from down the street. You know, I'm gonna say it. In terms of not having power people still keeping unique and thematically consistent characters, EN Holostars probably the best. Wait, does this suggest character writing gender segregation? Wait, no, that's crazy. That's actually crazy. I'm not making the same joke twice. Anyways, ran over. Next rant will be on Amelia Watson and why she decided on her stream to become a fourth dimensional being. You guys are streamers. Show what the power creep. Please. Or maybe the writer tried to write normal and it got overwritten and bro just gave up at that point and bro was just like, how do I make it even more insane? Like, I'm not losing to these streamers. Like, which in that case, fair enough. All right, see you later in a week.